Well, good day to everybody. Again, this is TP, and we're doing a video. Hope that you can join us, or that you will listen in. That's what you're given at a time when it's convenient for you. Uh, and we're just going to talk a bit about several things. I am waiting for a friend of mine to come on and be with us. But I basically want to say that hope everybody is well and that you're happy and trying to make the best of this life, because there are some things that really are kind of hard to deal with in the society that we live in right now. But I know that we can do it. We've done it before. And so it's just one of those days that I just always have felt that we need to possibly get a chance to talk with each other and do what it is that we do. So without further ado, I want to thank the Creator for allowing me this day, life and health and strength, and to be able to have this conversation with everybody. So yes, I'm into doing the show. Hello, are you there? Hi, good morning to you. Right now I have on the line with me a very good friend and an author and a person who has a lot to say about a lot of things. So while I'm waiting for my other friend, one of the people that I used to, that I do sing with, and we write and we produce music and everything. While I'm waiting for him, I'll just go ahead and I'll talk with you and with Miss Renfro about some things, because as I said, she's an author. She wrote an autobiography of her life, and she also wrote some children's books, which is fiction. So she writes fiction and nonfiction. So good morning again, Miss Renfro. First of all, how are you? How are you doing today? Is it hot there? Great. Oh yeah. I'm I'm doing terrific. I'm doing fine. Thank you very much. And it's I like the hot weather rather than the cold weather. But to be honest about it, it's kind of heated up in here. Okay. So listen. Well, I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to hold you up, and because I know you're a busy person. But listen. Before we talk about anything else, um, I just wanted to get what your take is, and people can kind of chime in maybe doing Texas or whatever they want to do in order to have their say as well. But for you as an African American woman, uh, what do you think that our people we should be doing at this time to make our lives better? Anything special come to mind? When you say within you, what do you mean by that?
tune in to self and learn who you are, the creator. And then you don't have to it comes when struggling. You can tune in to everything inside of you. Everything you're looking for out there is really inside of you.
Okay.
You tune in to connect.
Uh-huh.
It's about tuning in, connecting to the real self, the real you.
Right.
And then you discover
Uh-huh.
it's in you, the things that you want out there.
Well,
Inside of you, within you.
okay.
That's what life is. That's where life begins.
What do you think people have do you think that the average person really do have a problem with really looking within themselves to find solutions to problems, or are they always looking for it outside of them?
Because there's so many worldly distractions out there to keep you from that's what the world is designed to do. To distract you, to keep you away from the real truth.
Uh-huh.
The real truth of who you are, the forces
Right.
of life.
Right. Uh-huh.
Especially the worldly forces.
Right. Right.
It's a pattern there. It's all the forces do is attack the mind and keep you distracted from yourself. So tune into everything outside of yourself.
Oh, okay. I heard some people talking the other day, and I'm always listening, but I heard some people talking about how especially our men and women who's looking to have relationships or to try to develop relationships, and they seem to not dwell on things that will make things better for us. There seems to be male bashing and women bashing each other. Is there anything that you feel that to me, I call it we need to start healing rather than having differences. What do you think about that?
Oh, yes. It's a healing process. That's true. You're going to always find yourself in issues, just what you just stated. Because that's what I just said before. That's what the world is designed to do, to keep you distracted from your real self.
Okay.
We're going to always have issues because we're dealing with like the cloud self.
Oh.
The outside.
Okay.
And there's so much hate out there, and we as humans we have a tendency to take on those traits, and it's just like the computer. You download it, you upload it, you control, and you maneuver and control to hate and not to get along, but it's all about finding yourself. And then you can have a sense of inner peace, and the peace within you, you can outside of you. When you're not in tune with life and the Creator, God Almighty, then you're going to find yourself hating, arguing, fighting, whatever, just the negative world.
Right.
Affected the subconscious is there.
Oh.
Traits of negativity is there. And if you don't know how to control these things that come upon you, then you have all kind of issues.
Right. So you're saying that when I ask the question, what should we be doing as a people? You're saying that we should basically go within ourselves and find our real truth and
Find our real truth, our history, and know who you are. Knowing thyself, knowing who you are.
okay.
You see the change is come about upon each and every one.
Uh-huh.
But until we do that, we just find ourselves like out there in left field, you're like a prodigal child, you're looking for something and you can't find it outside of there.
Right. Right. Okay. So we the body the body is a temple. You say you think the body is a temple, right?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So listen, Miss Renfro, I also know that uh,
This is as good as you get inside of the temple of what I'm just speaking of about going home.
I see.
Learning
Yes.
to empower yourself with positiveness,
Mm-hmm.
positivity that takes you a long way.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you discover God lives within us. There's a God in each and every one of us.
Right.
You're not going to find that outside the temple that. It's inside of you.
Okay. So listen, Miss Renfro, while I got you on the line, I do know that you have, like I said, said before, I know that you write books and fiction and nonfiction. I just wanted, before you go, I just wanted to find out why do you think that you were compelled to write an autobiography of yourself uh, in this book, and why did you write it? Was it to help other people understand? Go ahead.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, I was inspired by God, the Creator, who is love. I was like lost. I didn't know really who I was as a person. You know, this one particular day, I was just sitting down doing nothing, and I'm staring at a pencil, and I heard and I know it was intuition that was speaking to me, and it asked me to pick the pencil up. So I obeyed. I just picked the pencil up, and I said, "Now what am I supposed to do?" That's what I asked myself.
Yeah.
And intuition said, "Just write." And I said, "What am I going to write?" I'm asking myself. And then it just started out once upon a time, and then from there, that's where it began. I just started writing that one day, and I've been writing ever since.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's
I had that quality, to tell stories. I'm just a storyteller.
yeah.
Not so much of a writer, but
Right.
I can tell you stories.
Hmm. So what again? What is the title of the autobiography?
My title is Transition Hello Cries of Troubled Heart.
Wow. Transitioning soul cries
Hello Cries
of troubled hearts.
of Troubled Heart.
That's
Evolving into a beautiful butterfly.
wow.
Caterpillar just evolved and just grows and goes and just empty of life.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So it's that life will bring to you when you're on the path of the truth.
Right.
You just evolve. You don't stay the same. You change to a different level.
I see. Okay. So do you think that your autobiography has the potential of helping others to understand some of the things that they go through in life? That was your intent.
Yeah.
That was your intent.
Everybody faces that, So in order to outweigh the negativeness in our lives, we gotta strive more. So like we're doing the right thing.
Right. Right.
It's all about life
Right.
and loving,
Okay.
loving one another.
All right.
Just loving yourself, because we often say that we love ourselves, but we don't feel that we love ourselves. That's what I experience that for myself, but it's not really love until you internal the Creator, God, inside of you, and then you just climb heights that you never knew existed. With love, love got everything to do with it because love is God.
All right. Right. So I know that in one part of your book you talk about a supernatural situation that you had dealing with darkness of the world, and you also had another supernatural experience dealing with the light of the world. Can you speak on that, on that issue?
Well, okay, as a child, I experienced the darkness, and growing up as an adult, it's still darkness, it's darkness every day, but going on, deal with that darkness and turn it into light, and it's a struggle we got my head, to see about the whole situation. Is just getting in tune and something holding on to what you believe, what you feel is right for you.
Right.
Because everything that's good for the goose is not always good for the gander. As long as it's true,
Yeah.
you get there to that light at different times. You're doing it your way, I'm doing it mine, and I'm looking around, there you go. You here too, you made it. It's about one getting there before the other one. The other one keeps driving, and she's gonna eventually get there as well. You might not get there at the same time, but hey, I'm on my way. And that's what life offers.
Okay.
And the light, and enlightenment of who you really are. You think we express in life, thinking one thing, later on it turned out to be totally different. You find just doing the right thing and treating everyone right, doing loving and caring for others. Nowadays, that darkness is so strong. You don't even need a knife.
Wow.
The darkness
Yes.
cut you without a knife.
Yes.
You don't even need a knife nowadays.
Right.
You can feel that cut because it's so sharp.
Right. Well, let me ask you this then, before I let you go. What do you have a preference? Did you think that you enjoyed writing the autobiography, or the when you're writing the fictional children's books? Which one is there any? You like one better than the other, or anything like that?
Yes, because I find that writing stories, like a story that I did about my life, it was like, I don't know, I can't say I dreaded it, but some things it's like I was experiencing it all again, But I had to, if I was, if I'm there, like I could do another one, I'd go ahead on and do it. But I really love working with children, so very, I felt more free,
I get it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Act out, pretend, and they all take you, and
Right.
you can just say anything, just be yourself.
Right.
Act out different characters, and that was fun for me.
Well, right. Well, yeah. But it's interesting. Right. It's interesting though, because I did have an opportunity to see one of the books that you wrote about, Rooster and the Wild Turkey, I believe, and you said something about know thyself. What was that about?
That was about the turkey and the wild rooster, the clever wild rooster. It teaches turkey who he was and why he was loved so dearly, not because of who he was, but as an individual, not an individual, as a turkey. He wasn't just loved for that reason. He was loved because he tasted good.
Oh, you know. Wow. Okay.
And he finds out that the farmer left him because, he was a
Right. Oh, wow, that's so interesting. That is so interesting. Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to move on, Miss Renfro. Uh, where can people find your information and get in touch as far as finding your books and stuff? Where can they do that?
You can get books at Amazon.com, or you can go to my website at
Author Ann Renfro. How you spell Ren? You spell Renfro RENFROE. Author Ann Renfro at .com at what? Okay, got it. Author Ann Renfro.com. And this is spelled without an E, right? Okay. Okay. Right. And angels. Go ahead. And angels at yes. Gmail.com. Okay, you guys, you heard it from the author herself. And you heard also heard that she has an insight on life and how we should go about living our lives. It's all things that we can all use. So I just wanted to thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us this morning. And anybody who's interested and want to know more, you certainly can get in touch with Ms. Renfro through her email address, or just go on her page and check it out. Okay. Again, Ms. Renfro, I appreciate your time, and I would thank you. I would hopefully you will be. Hopefully you'll come. You can come again and speak with us. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. God bless you. Bye bye. So that was Miss Ann Renfro, and she graciously gave us some time this morning to talk about life and about her books as a writer. And she's not the kind of person that write because she just wants something to do. She said she was really pretty much encouraged to do it through the help of God, and so she did it. And we can do. All of us can do the same thing. Anything that you want to do in this life, you can do it. While we talking together, I want to ask a question, because this another question that came up as far as our people in relationships. We really need to kind of try to understand each other a little more, I believe, and by doing so, we can begin the healing process, and there won't be as many divorces. I think it's something like 60% of family in our communities that are single parent households. Our children need us as they grow up. They need the male and the female influence in their lives. And so I think that when we talk about healing, then we can do that. We really can think about what it is that how we think about each other, how we feel about each other, and to right in the beginning, talk when you're speaking with someone. When we're speaking to someone, we need to know set agendas in our lives so that we understand where we're going. It's just not about how much money somebody's got, or what kind of car somebody drives, or how fine this lady is, and and looking at the physicality of our lives, we need to look at start thinking about agendas and how we want to complete, make our lives more complete, and certainly more of a complete and cohesive life for ourselves and our children, because they need us very desperately right now. And these are some of the things that we can do. This don't cost anything. It's just about being what we were put here on this earth to do, and that is to love each other and care about each other, and to just get rid of the selfishness and the hateration. That's a word I don't know who made that up. Was that Mary J. Blige? Hateration, man. We need to get rid of that. We don't have to. We don't have that. Have to have that in our lives. So I really am going to close this out because I wasn't able to get in touch with my boy, who is a part of the Diplomats, Skull Snaps. We all are one group, really. At different times, we did different things, and we worked on different projects. We are still doing writing, producing, and want to invite those of us who are out there right today that are writing music, making good music. Everybody asking what happened to our music and how do we get it back? Well, I don't have all the answers to that, but I hope that you can help me out with that, because we need to think in terms of talking about our creativity and talents as a community. We've made buku money for the music industry throughout the from time one, and we really haven't gained a whole lot. Right now, we don't have the kind of creativity in music that we need in our communities. We need to help learn to be producing music that talks about caring about each other, loving each other, and like I was saying, trying to find a place in life where we can talk about a healing process. Marvin Gaye talked about sexual healing, and that's one part of it. But what about the spiritual healing? We need that as well. So, and we have such great music in the R&B field that has been produced over the years that talk specifically about spiritual healing. We talked about sexual healing, spiritual healing, and most of all, we talked about loving each other, and it worked. It worked. Please understand that one of the things that our enemies don't want us to do is to get to the point where we can love each other and care about each other and try to be together and stick together and make our lives more beautiful. So with that said, I'm going to move on, and hopefully on our next go live, we will have my man Sam come on and talk about the music industry. And again, I think I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I'm asking that, people who are interested in what we're talking about, either it can be gospel, it can be R&B, but songs that is healing and really not only healing, but is instructional for our communities, so our young people can grow up not talking about B's and H's and shooting and murdering, and it's all about the money. It's more about our life and our lives, where we can grow and be happy in this world. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here, and I will be coming back on in the near future, as I say, hopefully to talk more about the music industry. And again, I want to thank you for listening and Go on to my page. That's Sweet Talk with TP. And you can get in touch by text, and hopefully we can get some phone things going on in the near future. But for now, I want to say thanks again. Love you all. Be strong. And let's live, laugh, and love. All right? Signing off, TP on Sweet Talk. I thank you. God bless. Bye.